Everyone taking a breath yet?
How are you guys feeling? Obviously, players looked devastated after.
Yeah, I haven't been in a situation. I remember in 2014, felt like there was a semi-final when the team was a stronger team and you get something taken away from you. Tonight, I thought both teams were very good. Only credit to Western New York. Thought they were at their absolute best tonight in a very emotional and fast, exciting game. And they deserve to be in this playoff. They deserve to be moving on, because when you're at your very best, I think you put yourself in the place to win a game. I thought that we started very strong, and it was a crazy game. Some crazy things went on, and felt like we were always chasing it. I know the reaction was good, and it has been all year. The reaction was good. We just seemed to be one goal too far away for us to chase and get back in the game tonight. But that can't take away from what both teams did. This was an exciting game. I'm sure many people enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it. It was very. I had about 4 heart attacks and lost more hair throughout those 120 minutes. But I think that will make us. This is going to set us up to go and kill it over these 4 or 5 months in supporting these wonderful players and amazing people the best way we can, and come back stronger.
Coach, first, congratulations on a great year. Secondly, what was it about Western New York in this game, but also they gave you trouble during the last game too? What is it about their particular style that you think gave your team trouble over these last 2 games?
I think their tactical setup is that they press from the front. They have a lot of energy, and they're very direct. I mean, we had about 70, 80 long balls from them into our penalty box last game. We wanted to drop that down to about 30 or 40, so just deal with less. I thought we did that. They're fast, they're hungry, and they're super direct. And sometimes you get organised and you can deal with that. There's other times where even good organisation and great individual ability from our players happen, and they still get half a chance. That's what happens when you put the ball in the box. So it's tough to deal with. And when you concede the goals we did tonight, shows how dangerous they can be. I think we're a team that is different, but can also be dangerous in putting the ball in the good areas to score goals. And I thought, I said it before, I was excited to watch this, be in this game as a coach, and felt we were going to do what we needed to do to move on. And if I wasn't the coach of this game, I couldn't wait to watch it. And you guys all watched it as neutrals. I think it had the making of game of the season, and obviously it didn't disappoint in that sense. And for us, we held off with different phases, and we probably didn't hurt them when we could have. And that's the only thing we can say, because the group was very committed, very hard working. I don't think there's a single player out there that had an ounce of energy left and just missed the opportunity to take it. They took their chances. When they landed, they took them really well. And we just missed a couple that we don't normally miss, even some of our set pieces. But that's, things like this happen, and I think it's an opportunity for us to bounce back and get stronger.
How do you take this now and use it to move toward next season?
Yeah, I didn't even think. We haven't thought about, apart from winning this and move on to the championship, we haven't thought about much else. And previous years, I haven't often done that. Every ounce of detail and time has gone into making sure we're prepared to win this game. I think when it sinks in, we've got to continue what we've done. We attack each day with everything we got to make sure we support these players and support this club to continue to move forward. So that will start in probably about 3 or 4 hours once I get home and have a cup of tea and start watching the game back. How can we keep improving these players to be better as themselves, and then what can we do as staff to help this team continue to move forward? We got a long 5 months to take care of that. Throughout this year, I thought we killed it last off-season. I think we did an incredible job at the beginning of the season. Throughout the middle, we weathered the storm, and at the end, we really come together as a team. We've tried to attack and be our best every day, every week. That starts in 3 or 4 hours in being our best in this next phase of what is a very special group at a very special club.
You'll obviously have more time to think about it, but in terms of what the team has accomplished this year, how do you feel about what you guys have been able to do
quick review of the season is I think we've shown and proven what a team is. Least conceded goals, one of the most attacking and goal-scoring teams, high goal-scoring teams in the league. We score goals on set pieces. We score goals from great soccer with multiple passes. We score goals from countering and being direct. And we've been very, very hard to break down and very hard to beat with our mindset, with our fight. I think the group has been a set the standard on what a team looks like. And there's a lot of players here who have, in the whole roster, played a major role in making sure we move forward every day. And that's what good teams do. Good teams move forward. So it's been a great season. If I could have dreamt about what a great season looked like, I probably wouldn't have dreamt it looked this good. It's been fantastic, but now we go again to make this even better.
Last one.
Have many other teams come here and been willing to try and go toe-to-toe with you guys, trying to play that direction?
Yeah. I think a lot of teams have come here and given us an incredible game. No one has been that direct. No one has put as many free kicks and throw-ins and balls from centre back into our 18-yard box. But that's been very successful for them, and that's taken them to a championship. And you got to give them credit. I think they were at their best tonight, and they played to their strengths. And I think those players, all of them can, just like ours, they've done a super job. There's some good young players there that have amazing futures ahead. They've done a super job this year, and they're going to, they'll go on to the final against Washington. It's two very exciting teams that, let's hope it has half the entertainment than tonight's game.
Time for one more.
Coach, on a personal level, this is the third year in a row that you've been eliminated at this point in the competition. How are you feeling just personally going through this again and going through it on home field this time?
Yeah, I think that when records or things repeat itself, I've said from the beginning, I think this year we never won at this club, or we hadn't won away at this stadium, or we'd never won in Boston or Skype. These things. I don't believe in those things being there and being there for a reason. And anything that our mind or energy can spend time on, we got to focus on doing the things that get us there. So for me, I've had this feeling. In 2014, I thought that the team was the better on the night. 2015, the team was the second best team. And tonight, I thought it was two teams that were going blow for blow, and we just fell short. Credit to a team that were at their absolute best. So it's cool to be in a position to get into a playoff. I think that the team have deserved that this year and the season they've had. I think for me, we got to drive on now. We've got to drive on and make sure that let's be honest. We're not far tonight. And go, or before tonight, we're millimetres away from doing what we need to do, and nothing will make us more hungry to make sure we do that and do it with style next year.
All right, thank you, Mark.
Thanks all guys for your support, coverage throughout the season. Appreciate it.